The Sahara Desert, an endless ocean of golden dunes stretching farther than the eye can see. Temperatures hot enough to melt the soles of your shoes, no rivers, no shade, no life, or so we thought. Because beneath this sea of sand lies something incredible, a forgotten city. Massive walls, ancient roads, and hidden waterways, all trapped beneath the dunes for thousands of years. And what scientists have found there that could completely rewrite Africa's ancient history. This isn't just any lost city, it might be the missing link between Africa's earliest civilizations and the lost empires of legend. So, how did a lush paradise become the deadliest desert on Earth? Who built this city? And why did it vanish without a trace? Let's uncover what the Sahara has been hiding for millennia. The Sahara that wasn't a desert. Before the sand, before the storms, the Sahara was alive. Imagine a land blanketed in green. Rivers flowing across valleys, elephants roaming freely, rain falling for months at a time. Scientists call it the Green Sahara period, and it lasted for thousands of years. Humans settled here. They farmed, hunted, and built communities, long before the pyramids of Egypt even existed. But then something catastrophic happened. Around 5,000 years ago, Earth's orbit shifted just slightly, enough to stop the monsoon rains that once fed this land. Lakes dried up, crops failed, and within centuries, paradise turned into inferno. Cities were swallowed whole, rivers turned to dust, and whatever lived here vanished beneath the sand. The discovery that changed everything. For centuries, explorers told stories of strange ruins buried in the desert. Stone walls, ancient roads, and markings that led nowhere. But in the early 1900s, archaeologists in Libya found proof. They unearthed underground tunnels, irrigation systems, and the remains of a once great city. This was Garama, capital of the Garamantes Empire. These people built underground water channels called foggeras, miles long, carrying cool water from deep aquifers. They grew crops. They traded across Africa. They thrived in the middle of the world's harshest desert. The Romans called the Sahara unlivable. Yet the Garamantes made it bloom. It changed everything we thought we knew about ancient Africa. But Garama was only the beginning. The Eye of the Sahara, natural wonder or Atlantis, about 1,000 miles west of Garama lies one of Earth's greatest mysteries, a perfect spiral carved into the Earth, visible from space. The Risha structure, better known as the Eye of the Sahara. It stretches 25 miles across, layered rings of rock that look too precise to be natural. From above, it's breathtaking and unsettling. Scientists claim it's just erosion, the remains of a collapsed dome. But when explorers compared its dimensions to Plato's ancient description of Atlantis, the resemblance was undeniable. Concentric rings surrounded by mountains to the north, near the ocean to the west. Just like the story said, coincidence? Or could the Eye of the Sahara be the true location of Atlantis? Hidden in plain sight, buried beneath millennia of sand. Even NASA astronauts use it as a landmark when orbiting Earth, but maybe they're looking at the ruins of something far older than we can imagine. Ancient rivers and hidden cities. Today, technology is peeling back the Sahara's secrets layer by layer. Satellite scans reveal massive ancient riverbeds running beneath the dunes. Evidence that this barren land was once filled with lakes and forests. Ground-penetrating radar has detected walls, roads, and buried dwellings stretching across hundreds of miles. Archaeologists have unearthed tools, pottery, even human remains over 10,000 years old. Some belonging to cultures we've never seen before. And deep below, there are signs of sealed chambers, hidden for centuries, untouched by time. Imagine what could be trapped down there. Temples, scrolls, or even entire cities, perfectly preserved under the sand. The disappearance. So what happened to these people? Some scientists say the answer is simple: climate collapse. When the rain stopped, survivors migrated east toward the Nile, where the first Egyptian dynasties rose soon after. But others believe it wasn't gradual. That something sudden, maybe a massive drought or sandstorm, buried entire civilizations overnight. Satellite scans even show strange patches beneath the dunes, like mass burial zones. Whatever happened, it erased these cities so completely that for thousands of years, humanity forgot they ever existed. Science versus mystery. Most geologists still insist the eye of the Sahara is purely natural, but historians, explorers, and independent researchers disagree. If the Garamantes could build an empire in the heart of the desert, who's to say others didn't long before them? And if the eye matches Atlantis so perfectly, could Africa be the cradle not just of humanity, but of the first lost civilization? Africa's forgotten greatness. For centuries, the world looked to Greece, Rome, and Egypt for the roots of civilization, but Africa's story runs deeper. From the Nubian kings to the Garamantes, this continent was home to builders, inventors, and dreamers. The Sahara's buried cities might prove that Africa wasn't just part of the story of civilization, it was the beginning, the call to wonder. Beneath the Sahara lies an empire lost to time, a story of brilliance, survival, and mystery. Every grain of sand hides a secret, every shifting dune conceals a clue, and maybe the next great chapter of human history is still buried right beneath our feet. So what do you think? Is the eye of the Sahara just a natural wonder, or the doorway to a forgotten civilization? Enthusiastic, friendly?